Everybody, Steph from the Hot Moon Podcast. So the New Orleans Pelicans are finally washing their hands clean, or they're going to attempt to wash their hands clean from Zion Williamson, okay? Pelicans are open to trading Zion Williamson, and Brandon Ingram, okay? And I mean, this is actually surprising news. Look, they said that while naturally resistant to trade inquiries for the younger gems, Herb Jones, rookie, Messi, I don't know, Trey Murphy. The word is the Pelicans are essentially open to trade pitches for pretty much anyone else on the roster apart from those three, amid start and more injury woe than Philadelphia. Report says, man, oh man. I mean, look, man, a couple years ago they gave Zion Williamson that contract. Look, they're not confident that Zion was going to be able to meet those health clauses and weight clauses and all those things, man. And I credit to the Pelicans then for doing this. Okay, there's always some team is going to bite. Okay, Zion wants to go to New York. I don't think the Pelicans are in any interest of sending him to New York. Okay, they're not going to do They're not going to do what he wants. They're going to send him somewhere. Possibly they may end up having to take a hit in terms of what they're going to get back. The best they can probably get back is some future first round picks down the road, rebuild, because they know they're going to have a top pick this year. Okay, so they're not going to be pressed on trying to get maximum return in this build. Okay, they're not stupid. They know, like, a lot of times when a player of his caliber that gets traded, it's very hard to get equitable compensation back. But nonetheless, though, you're going to get something back. And look, it doesn't necessarily have to be a player. It really doesn't, okay? Like, if they're going to be in rebuild mode, of course it'd be nice you're going to play, but they're not going to look to trade Zion for a superstar. Well, he's superstar talented, but just not a superstar complete because of his availability. The Pelicans are fed up with it. You know what I'm saying? Like organizations are very hell-bent on giving up a guy like Zion, but just the relationship has soured. And the fact that, like, he had that. There was an article that came out a few weeks ago about Zion upset the fact that he cut ties with his agency, and he was mad his agency didn't facilitate in New York and never really wanted to be there in New Orleans. And then I don't blame the Pelicans for getting rid of him. Zion has done nothing for the city, has done nothing for the team, and I thought it would be very hard going forward if they kept him to get anything back. Okay, you're getting a brittle-bodied guy, even though he's massive as a man. He's very fragile, so they run the risk of, well, any team that trades him, you run the risk that he's not really going to be available. However, I don't think I'm very curious what the Pelicans are going to ask for. If the Pelicans are going to ask for something crazy, I think that's stupid on their part. Okay, I think what you want to do is just rid him. You want to free up the contract. Okay, that's a win. Okay, you clean your books, number one, and then you get any kind of draft picks back. Okay, whether it's a next year later, whatever it is, you have that. Plus, you're going to be bad for a while, so you're going to have draft picks, right? So this team is going to be under massive reconstruction, and it's good. As for Zion Williamson, this is it for you, dog. This is it for you. I don't know what Zion. I mean, Zion is only 24 years old, and he is not able to stay healthy at all. I don't like for him going forward. Okay, what is your priority? Is it making money and just sitting on the bench and not really prioritizing your health and everything? You know what I'm saying? Taking proper nutrition. I'm not blaming all the injuries on his health, but that there could be elements of that at play. And it doesn't seem like he's been motivated to want to be the best version of themselves in New Orleans. And it's a shame. I mean, look, I know it's New Orleans, you want to be there, but you're a pro. I mean, make that city yours. I mean, the team, the city was ready to, like, give you the keys to the city and ride for you. You know what I'm saying? They lost Anthony Davis. You come right in, right? I mean, it was like your keys to the kingdom, So this young brother's going to have to figure something out. He's going to have to figure something out before he's just going to be a forgotten player, a really forgotten player that, ultra talented, had all the tools to be great, just never had the motor and the internal fortitude to really take care of his health and maximize his abilities. You know what I'm saying? So Zion got some soul searching to do. And I don't know what trade partners. I don't know where he can end up landing. I mean, he can end up in Utah or somewhere. I don't know. I mean, he's gonna end up going somewhere. If you didn't like New Orleans, there's plenty of other cities in this league that you may not like. Okay, maybe if he gets traded to some bum city, bum team, you know what I'm saying, like, or some area where you're not gonna be popping off. I mean, that could be a reality for you. Okay, and then you probably realize that New Orleans wasn't as bad as it was. Okay, all the coddling they were doing for you and stuff like that, it could be much different in a different city when they trade your ass. So Zion, this is all on him. I cannot blame the Pelicans in this whatsoever. So y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.